Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. And y'all know this is a late night snitching session because people around here fussing and fighting on social media. And so we have to have a conversation about it, okay? On this warm ass, hot ass Saturday night here in Detroit, okay? But y'all know, first things first, if you have not done so already, please make sure that you have already subscribed to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and. Okay, do not forget to also subscribe, not subscribe. Also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and on Twitter. Y'all know to like the video, please and thank you. Y'all can also share the video, please and thank you. And y'all know to comment in the comment section because this is a conversation. Okay, this is a conversation about the foolishness going on between married domestic people and also love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, now while I am here, hey, how y'all doing? How was everyone doing? Plain faith, don't judge me. Just it's the weekend. I don't feel like putting makeup on. Well, not makeup. I don't feel like putting lipstick on. Okay, but I'm not gonna be popping off camera anyway. So I was minding my own business last night, chilling around or whatever. And I said, what is going on social media? And last night we had the foolishness between Heavenly and Toya. And then today, Martel Holt of Love and Marriage Huntsville had the balls, the unmitigated gall, to be posted on his social media about mail. And I said, who said to do that, Martel? Who told you that was the thing to do? I hope someone said, Martel, maybe no, and he did it anyway because he's just a disrespectful person. I don't know. But we here to talk about it nonetheless. Now, look, there's going to be a couple other lives tomorrow. I want y'all to know. So let me share, okay? By y'all see my, hey. So for any of y'all, those who have never went to my page on the internet, meaning go on to www. If you've only been on my page on the app, it looks different online when you're on the website or whatever. But again, do not forget, tomorrow I will be live a couple other times, okay? But let me refresh my page. Because I'm live right now. So tomorrow at 3 p.m., you see, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll have Love a Life After Lockup review tomorrow at 3. Then, after that, tomorrow at 6:30, I'm going to do Ready to Love and Bell Collective. That's tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. You hear me? Okay. And then tomorrow, tomorrow night at 11 p.m., it is the P Valley After Show Chit Chat. So tomorrow, Sunday, will be a very busy day of lives, of videos, of content being put out. So you can't say, I didn't know. Well, now you know. Okay, now you know. And for all of those who be like, where are we finding stuff at? Make sure you see the tab that community. You see the tab that says community. You need to go there to see the difference of I be posting. Okay, this is where I post other stuff. See, I might have a 9 p.m. This stuff here. You have to be here to see other things. I post my outfits around there. Okay, I post the conversations around there. You understand? I be posting. Okay, posting. If you a member, boom, members only post. This is where you find the members only post when stuff be around here. Okay, stuff be around here. I just want y'all to know. Okay, you have to sometimes you have to see stuff on the internet and not the app. And I'm back. Okay. Anyway, I just want y'all to know that's a damn net flying around, and it's driving me crazy. I don't want to spray no rain spray for the fly, the net, and then I get some on my water bottle. But let me say, hey to everyone around here. Hi to all the people running in who is around here for this BS of love and marriage. And also, hey, my. That's what mama. But all the foolishness going on with Martel and Mel, Heavenly and Toya. Okay, we're gonna get into what we came here to get into. I'm trying to say hello to everyone. Thank you, Heavenly guy. You know what I'm saying? Ready for this? Yes. Okay, I'm trying to hit real quick. Like hit real quick. Okay, hit real quick. But boom, pow. Okay, we done. So I'm going to start the foolishness with Toya and what's the lady name? Heavenly, because I saw they foolishness first. Okay, I saw they foolishness first. That's why I'm going to start with them first. Now, Toya and Heavenly have always been beefing here and there. Okay, it's always a thing that they do. Y'all know the new season started for Married to Medicine, and they are already at odds or whatever. And I feel like Heavenly was saying that because the ladies were complaining about her YouTube channel, she only gonna go at folks who she think not her friend. And so she said Toya is not her friend. Now, I had to figure out where the Twitter beef started because it was so much back and forth between them two. I was like, this is crazy. And the fact that I was only able to get, I couldn't get all of it. We're going to also go to Toya's page because for the most part, the first screenshots I have was from Heavenly's page. And that was a lot. And I did not feel like going to Toya's page. That would have been a whole other like 30 minutes. I'm like, no, we can go to her page and read what she said or whatever. So what it seemed like it all started from between Toya and Heavenly was a post from August 2nd. Okay, we see Heavenly replying back to someone, and the person was saying, "Is it me or is Heavenly? Should I put the music on? Let me put the music on because I feel like sometimes when I have the music on, it gives me the right voice to talk in." So let me put on some music a little bit. Okay, and I can then pop off screen. Okay, to give y'all what I'm supposed to give y'all. Because I like sometimes have the music on. I think sometimes it looks cute. Okay. So now again, I got all this from Heavenly's page. Let me know if the music is too loud because I can't cut it down. Because it don't seem loud to me, but I'm not hearing it. Y'all are hearing it. Okay? But sometimes I have to get the music playing to get into a reading mode. Because I'm going to be reading all kind of stuff. So I need y'all to listen up. It's the late night snitching session. This is what we do around here, around to the corner. So let me get into the reading mode. Y'all know I got to put my glasses on so I can see because I can't see stuff all the time. Anyway, so Heavenly was replying to someone and was saying, the person said, is it me? Or heavily deflects, and not only that, they tried to make Quad Mariah of the group, and she can't be one. Now I feel like they want Anita to take Toya's seat. They want Anita to take Toya's seat, and she could never be like Toya. About the any girl, this person's crazy. Either way it go, Heavenly said, I don't think anyone wants to be like Toya stunting. Someone else replied, said, who is it he wants to be like her? These women have earned their respect. She's trying to buy hers. I respect her when she's putting that degree to use. She's the very definition of a clout chaser, period. And again, that was from the second. We then seen a response. Okay? And this is just stuff from the last, look, I know there's been stuff going on before now. I'm talking about what happened last night. I can only go from what we got right here, okay? So, Heavenly responded back to that person saying, Toya actually has 2 master's degrees and she is very educated. Honestly, I think it makes us all uncomfortable to see how she treats her husband. He's actually a great guy. He's tired. It's really sad to watch. Keep watching. And Toya said, bitch, what? Toya responded, please stop speaking on things you don't know. You have no clue what degrees I have. You also don't know shit about my marriage. Mind your business. I'm like, y'all get paid for Twitter? Anyway, so from there, the back and forth has started, okay? Heavenly then said, I'm sorry you're angry. Let's pray. The Heavenly Investment Group, Generational Wealth, you should join. Because you know she keep calling Toya broke. I think a lot of people call Toya broke. A lot of folks feel like Toya ain't got no money. Or they spend too much money. And the back and forth commenced with him saying, Toya said, let's pray God has mercy on your soul. I said, not her soul. Is Heavenly dying? On her soul. I mean, I hope Heavenly has mercy too, because God knows we all need it. But why y'all fussing so tough on Twitter this late at night, okay? Or early morning, whatever. Anyway, it went from there. I'm praying for your finances. I know Jesus, train wreck. Please join the Heavenly Investment Group. Married to me, Team Daddy. I said, Lord Jesus. Not she's a train wreck. Not married to me and Team Daddy. Toya responded, lie as much as you. Again, we're going to go to Toya page in a minute, y'all. Again, these are all from Heavenly's page. They were responding to some stuff, not to all. I did not have time to do all that. So this is stuff that is in order from what was on Heavenly's page. We'll go to Toya's page in 1 second. Anyway, Toya said, lie as much as you. And then Heavenly said, what did you tell Eugene about his small peewee? What lie did you tell him? Laugh it out loud, your words. Again, Team Daddy, I'm off this week. I got time. I was like, what is going on here? How does Heavenly know anything about Eugene's penis? And why is Eugene's penis a topic of conversation on the internet? Why? There is no reason Heavenly should know anything about that man's penis. Nothing at all. That's below the belt, literally. Literally below the belt. The penis is below the belt, okay? And so the next tweet between them two, go fix. Heavenly ain't shit, okay? What Toya said, I told him it's always a good time, and Dr. Heavenly starved by Damon because he can't even look at your ugly old ass. That's what Toya said. And Heavenly's response to that was, girl, go fix this gums. You need a good dentist. Fake composites, 5 years younger, but 25 years behind, still got more of everything than you, dumb. They was going back and forth. So I had to get screenshots from one person's page. We're going to go to Toya's page and see what she said verbatim. But her saying, go fix your gums. Not go fix your gums. This is the definition of messy. This is the definition of you are speaking on social media about my marriage and you should not. But Heavenly said her and Toya ain't friends, so she gonna say what she said when she wanna say it. Next tweet between them two is Toya said, I know your dentures look real to only you, but baby, I'm the real. Meaning your dentures look bad, okay? And Heavenly then said, your man said you are the worst decision he ever made. I'm sorry, but do better. Stop digging. We don't want to see you move again. All this because I don't know what it's even for. I really don't know what it's for. That's the crazy part. And Heavenly saying, because Heavenly has said this more than once, that Eugene said that, she was the worst mistake that he ever made. Now, Eugene said he never said that. Eugene said he never said that. And I feel like, do Eugene be in the hospital seeing ER patients and now they're going to be like, well, Eugene, is your penis small? Because Dr. Heavenly said that your wife said that your penis was small. Eugene, do you regret Toya? Because Heavenly said the juice is messy. It's messy. I want to know who told Heavenly that Eugene said that. I wonder if it was Damon. Because, Damon and Eugene was already working together when they first met. So what if Eugene told Damon that years ago and Heavenly been holding on to it all this time? I don't know, but let's move on. The next tweet between them two is Heavenly saying back to her, you can't afford my teeth. Real talk, ignorant. This is the porcelain you could not afford. Gummy. Not calling her gummy. Oh, but not a doctor. This is my thing. Why are you fussing with somebody who you feel like is beneath you? Because Heavenly feel like Toya ain't nothing. Because Toya, in her opinion, only a housewife. Why are you sitting around fussing with that lady? It's just, I don't know, but let's go on to the next tweet. Toya said, I can tell, that's why I'm a rich bitch. I was like, Toya, girl, people need to be careful saying they rich bitches. They just need to be careful saying that because sometimes it don't pan out the right way they think. So they should not be saying they rich bitch, okay? And Heavenly said, you're dumb bitch, not rich. I was like, no. Somebody help him. Now she did retweet her own tweet and because she knows she spelled you're wrong. I'm like, Heavenly, you can't be shading somebody with bad language now. But she corrected it and said she typed too fast. She did mean Y-O-U-R-E, which means you are dumb, bitch. Okay? But she did say not rich. The next tweet. Toya said, hey, buddy, go pretend to fuck daddy while I really get this shit taken care of. And Heavenly said, poor gummy. You need a place to live, no equity, rental, them taxes are due. Audra brought receipts. Stop while you're ahead. Oops, you're behind, so keep going. Got all night. These fools was going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And again, this is just from Heavenly's side. There was other things Toya said that we're going to get to in 1 second. But her saying, oh, poor Gummy, not calling her Gums, not Gummy. And we know the episode coming up, Audra brought receipts to show how Toya either didn't do, I don't know, we don't know if it's going to be this Sunday, whatever. But we have to wait to see that. But is them taxes due? Next up. My bad. Oh, no, sorry. Toya said, this bitch is far from dumb. You're learning and following my every move. I bought your office out the hood. Or I brought. Toya, I don't think you should even say anything about someone watching your every move because that's ammunition to talk about how many times you move. Because truth be told, Toya and Eugene have moved like every 2 years since the show started. We just waiting for the next move. But Heaven's response was, my bad. I mean, you're the dumbest in the group. I guess it's relative. Girl, not dumbest in the group. Girl, not the dumbest in the group. I guess it's relative. Hashtag online education. Hashtag do better. You should take my help. Real talk. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see what's next between these two before we get Toya's thing. Harry also said, you mean my 9 practices? What business have you ever owned? Now, she also put hashtag I'm out of your league. She was questioning the fact that Harry had multiple businesses. They posted some piece of paper where they said Harry had sold a couple businesses. I didn't care. I mean, we know that Harry has her own dental practice, so I feel like Toya trying to come for the business, that don't make no sense. She's a dentist. We know that. It's fine, okay? So, the next tweet between these two people, okay, nobody has heard of your 9 practices. That vision board is full of lies. I don't have practice. I'm just Toya. It's enough to get paid. Did she get paid for this being Toya? I mean, I don't think she can get paid for just being Toya. She has to do some kind of work, and we still wonder what she do, but it's fine. But again, Heavenly said this is all documented, but your dumb ass probably can't find it. Business, money, and relationship expert. Now, Heavenly, you got to stop saying that now. I feel like anybody whose response about their marriage is my marriage is perfect, you can't claim to be an expert because you're lying. Because no marriage is perfect. So until Heavenly starts speaking about some hardships her and Eugene, not Eugene, girl, her and Dame have went through, you can't be an expert if you have not had to go through things, figure out how to work through the things, and then get better. Anyway, between these two, okay, Toy said, I'll be sure to bring the truth to the reunion. I'm like, the reunion, the season just started. Y'all already talking about reunion shit? And Heavenly response to that was, bring the truth about your man's Pee-wee. 2, stop embarrassing him. Real talk, he loves you. Heavenly, why? What kind of proof could she bring to the reunion about Eugene's penis? I don't want to see any proof she has about that man's penis. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. No, ma'am. Then Toya said, jealousy is real. Don't be mad at my self-life. Cause that make no sense, Toya. We know Daddy don't like you. And Heavenly said, you got to be the dumbed bitch in captivity. No one in this world is jealous of you and your dad. Poor hubby stressed. I'll pray for you. I was like, again, Heavenly, you can't be having all these typos. Can't be having it. Ain't the thing to do. Right. Toya better not drop no dick pic. Don't want it. Don't want it. I don't like random dick pics. No, I don't want them. No. Okay. But I don't think Toya's a dumb bitch in captivity. And for her to say no one in this world is jealous of you and your dad. Is Toya still in debt? I don't know. So that's the end of stuff from Heavenly's side. Okay, I want to share my screen and we're going to go to Toya's page because I did not have time to screenshot the stuff from Toya's page because it was team too much. So the first thing I'm going to bring up is from July 31st. Okay. Well, Toya's saying they're so concerned about me renting, building, and stunting on them again. I live rent-free in their heads. I'm like, Toya, but if you're not living rent-free in your house, I mean, stop talking about being rent-free. Okay? And just so y'all know, I'm off screen, so if y'all type something, I can't see it. I can't see nothing right now, okay? And then we seen this tweet again about what Anita said, and move quick because you never know when they're gonna move again. What was that no name storyline not enough? So Toya was already going back and forth with people right there. Okay. And then July 31st, not sure what you're speaking of, but I haven't made up anything. And Toya said, right, you just spread hearsay and lies. I'm like, y'all, that's really back and forth. So this is how far back it's going. August 2nd, we see Heavenly, who said she may have a better credit score now that she paid off some of her liens. Too bad the interest rate is creeping up and supplies are so expensive this summer. And Toya then said, you're a whole ugly mess. Laugh out loud with our friends. Stop hating because I make living a great life look fantastic. I mean, it's fine if you want to make your life look good, but if you're not really having a good life, does it matter? Right, I had a couple. Keisha, right. Toya saying she's stunned on someone is her problem and why they live above their means and have to keep moving every season. I agree. Let me get back to these tweets, okay? And then someone posted, stop giving that walrus your energy. And Toya retweeted that, okay? And she be around here posting bags. Self-reflection, we can all use it. Do you see you? We don't know. Do you see you, Toya? So this is something someone posted about Heavenly. Laughing my ass off, so sad. This is why they lie on your girl to hide their ghetto mess. So apparently during Heavenly's first season, the dress she wore to the reunion, someone tried to return it. And so this is an email about it. Neiman Marcus has issued a company-wide alert because Dr. Heavenly tried to return the dress she wore on the reunion. Tags are intact, but she must have tucked them with visible deodorant stains to 2 locations. Heavenly became loud and belligerent when staff told her she could not return worn clothing. So that is a part of, I'm like, what y'all talking about? That was from how many years ago? And again, whoever Shan Fox is, who was all in the mess. So this is allegedly the dress that Heavenly or someone within Heavenly's camp tried to return after she wore it on national television during her first season. Or one of her seasons. I don't know what season it was. Okay? And again, the dress only cost about $300. I was like, who? See, this is the proof of how people really do be sending the stars and whatever proof and right, not a company-wide email. But this time we know that people be sending the cast stuff about each other. So again, we already know how she said, let's go pray God mercy as your soul. This is the letter Toya said. When Heavenly said, what did you tell Eugene about his small penis? I told him it was always a good time. I read it already. Let me keep going up. I want to be sure. So this is Toya responding back to the same girl who's posting other stuff, okay? And she said she's a fraud, deflecting and jealous of Eugene being the real daddy. Why y'all fixing? Why y'all fussing? Why y'all fussing? And I don't even understand this because someone said Eugene jacking off and Toya's response was while waiting on his boo. I was like, wait, what does that mean? What does it mean? And when Heavenly said you can't afford my teeth, real talk ignorance, her response was anybody can afford that beauty supply shit because they say stuff and her beauty supply is cheap. And I'm like, y'all really around here just going back and forth and back and forth. And when someone said Heavenly's way going at it via Twitter, they both too old for that. But I'm about to go read tweets. And Toya said, never too old to let a fake bitch know the truth. I say, not a fake bitch. Y'all really around here on Twitter beefing. Completely beefing. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I want to be sure I'm not missing nothing. I want to be sure because Heavenly also, so they stopped sometime this morning. But I know when someone asked Heavenly about the dress that they were saying she was trying to return, I feel like she admitted it was true. Okay, go some more. Let's honey, she said some more. So she brought up how, she bragging about 9K Chanel bags. Why not help a kid that's going to college? She's stunning. Because Heavenly challenged Toya to donate to people. Okay, right here. Where you at, Toya? Let's get back to the people who support us. I'll match whatever you give. Let's go. As y'all see, Toya ain't said shit. She may feel like I don't have to be donating to no damn body. Kiss my ass. Okay. Oh, so right here, when someone asks about the dress, again, if this is true, let me repeat. If this is true, what does this have to do with you, Toya? Returning clothes isn't on the same level as building a dream home that you couldn't afford and going back to renting. Dr. Heavenly owns her home, and Heavenly said it is true. One of my stylists took back a dress that I paid for without my knowledge. I no longer use them. The dress was only like $20. I gave that away. Toya, do you want more of me? Send me your cash app, sis. I'll give you $300. I was like, I need y'all to cut it out. I need y'all to stop. What is she doing? What is going on? How do any of y'all have time to be on here beefing? I don't understand. Okay? But that was the beef and bush between Heavenly and Toya. Now, by show of hands, I'm going to put up a poll. Whose side are you on? Okay? Whose side are you on? Is it Heavenly or Toya? Because I feel like some people feel like Heavenly be doing too much. Some folk feel like Toya don't do enough. Some folk like them both. Some folk can't stand them both. But I feel like Heavenly saying how me and Toya ain't friends. So since we're not friends, I can beef with her on social media. Because we ain't cool. I can beef with her on social media. And no one else. And the back and forth of it all, the husband penis of it all, Toya bringing up how that dress was being returned of it all, it's crazy if you ask me. Just team too much for no reason. Now, what I need y'all to do is like the video and we'll then read up on what Martel said about Mel. But like the video, please. Because y'all know liking is a thing to do. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay, so far, was only 24 votes. It's 286 y'all here. Wait, y'all might not be on the app to vote. I don't know. But right now, 76% says Heavenly and 24% says Toya. What, we're going to end up right there. Okay, I just want to know. Anyway, let's move on to Mel and Martel. Girl, and guys, whoever's on here, I do not understand why Martel does what Martel does. It seemed like they be on good terms, and out the blue, he either posts something or does something that's just stupid, and he calls beef. So y'all know he was posting before, making it seem as if Mel did not or was not, around for the kids' first day of school. And Mel said, I know you lying. You're lying. Because after he posted the one picture of him and the kids at the school, Mel was then posting on her social media as well. I do have a short clip of what Mel posted that day because she wanted to let people know that she was at the school too. So look at this.
So look, I hope they don't get tired of seeing me today. Hopefully not. But literally, I'm back at this school for the third time. But no, I came up earlier a little while ago. I just wanted to come give my babies a hug and tell them to have a great first day at school. But they didn't have their lunch, so being a super mom, that's what we do, right? Super mom. They said they didn't pack a lunch, so I ran home and packed them a lunch. And now I'm about to bring it to them. This is why they spoil you. This ain't being spoiled, but they already know what time it is. So let me run this in. Shoot, at this point, I about needs to do a day in the life with Mel. For real, day, week, something like that, just to let y'all in. But for real.
The crazy part about what Martel does is Martel tries to make it seem like Mel ain't doing something and he's doing everything. And I agree. It was his week. It was Martel's week with the kids. So why would he expect Mel to be there with him? I said before when we talked about it the other day, Mel waited to see her kids when he was gone. Because they, as we see, they not getting along. They not getting along. Martel is always triggered. Always. And yes, Martel tried to use that as Melody missing important things for the kids when it was his week with them. Because we have seen Mel at her house by herself because it's his week. He has his week, she has her week, and that's how it goes. Okay? So that was a couple days ago. And the crazy part is, it started from Martel's, and I'm gonna see if he still has that post up of him shading her with his post with the kids. And the crazy thing be Martel be acting like we don't see what he posts and like we don't see what he be doing. And he be doing some bush all the time. So the post right here, that's still up, of him saying certain things as parents we shouldn't miss. I won't miss birthdays, holidays, and school functions. Well, I guess I ain't missing anything. Happy first day back to my 5th, 4th, and 1st graders. Smart and well-rounded kids. Now, y'all also should see he's also limited the comments on his posts because he knows he'll be on some BS and we ain't having it. And folks be commenting like, Markel, what are you talking about? Okay. So again, that was 4 days ago. So it started with that 4 days ago. The crazy thing is, he then posted this video, so I'm not going to cut the sound on. Throwback to when Boss Baby learned to ride without training wheels. Watch all 3. Again, you're posting stuff as if you're this great, great father, but you're not also mentioning that not only is you there, Mel there too. That's the crazy part. It's not just you, sir. Yes, that you help her there, but when you get off the camera, Mel is the one recording y'all and recording you. Mel is holding the camera, and I don't know why this fool is out here. And this is the crazy part. You can tell when he stopped by because he ain't even dressed to be outside with the kids. You're out there in your Sunday shoes and your high water pants and your tight sweatshirt, and Mel is the one recording you and the kids. So posting a throwback of you teaching them to do something as if their mom is not also right there with you.
She's going to have to learn how to balance now.
He's full of shit. Okay. So that's the kind of stuff Martel be posting and he be on some BS. So he made a post earlier and he did a post and delete. But y'all know People be grabbing screenshots every time things happen. Okay? Thank you, Keisha L, for super chat. Martel wants to pat. Martel wants a pat on his back for being a good dad. Fool, you're supposed to be a good dad. He's low down. Also, he's jealous that Mel is booked and busy. That's what it is. That's what it is. When he had the kids, they at the house chilling. But when Mel has them, they are too. When Mel does not have them, she's out working. She's out because she's a single mom. What is she supposed to do? You can't afford to pay her no money. You can't support her. What do you think she's supposed to do? So, shout out to the Shade Room, not the Shade Room, no, the Neighborhood Talk, okay, who caught what this fool said, a post and delete. Good parenting isn't spreading lies on social media. Oh, ain't that the pot calling the kettle a pot? That's what it is. It's a pot calling the kettle a pot. Because you, the main one, always accusing her of doing something, of saying something. You're always the one who is bringing the parenting, the kids, stuff to social media. Every time Mel says something, it's literally in response to something Martel has already insinuated. That's the crazy part. And let me put, so he put a long, I'm gonna put it up, I'm gonna read it myself. It's a long little paragraph, okay? Boom. Boom, okay? Martel said, Melody, not call her by her name. Please leave me alone. You moved on, I moved on. She had no choice because let me stop. Stop attempting to destroy me. We have 4 beautiful children together. Stop going live and doing interviews if you don't want to speak positive about their father, the father of your 4 children. Fool, you do stuff that you know they're gonna ask her about in interviews, and because of your actions, she just not lying. You haven't changed. You haven't. You be nice for a second and then do some BS, and you get upset about her responding to your BS. Y'all having 4 kids together should not matter because it did not matter to you. You have 4 kids when you got coleslaw pregnant. So do not ask for her to stop doing things when you were the one causing havoc in your life. You want her to stop going live and or doing interviews to speak positively about you. You were out here cheating on her. You had a baby on her. You are not a positive father. He then said, I have not spoken negatively about you lately. Yeah, not lately, but you have the whole time y'all were getting divorced. You stop talking about the lady for a day or two and you want clout? You want a hand clap? You want some attention because you stopped for one damn second speaking negatively about the mother of your 4 children who you were married to and she had to divorce you because you cheated on her and had a baby? Saying that anyone asked about you don't mean shit because what you post on social media speaks volumes. Period. He then said, Mel, stop lying about our court and custody, and even the little childish Martel forgot to make the kids lunch, laugh out loud. I told my kids they were eating at school, in which a lot of kids do. This is the gotcha. That is you implying what she meant. If you told the kids, I'm not making y'all lunch, y'all gonna eat lunch in school. If the kids said Dad did not make us a lunch, then Dad did not make them a lunch. She never said you forgot to make the kids. She said the kids told me they didn't have lunch. And as a super mom, I went and got my kids lunch. I'm going to spoil my kids. If you can't afford to feed your kids, that's on you, sir. That's on you. You hear me? So again, also, Mel has not said anything about their courtship. The most Mel said was, if she can't change her last name yet because they're in a custody battle. That's what she said. So you up here trying to defend your bad parenting because people assume you forgot the lunch. Whether you forgot the lunch or not, the kids didn't have a homemade lunch They mama brought them lunch. Period. Thank you for the super chat, baby girl. Anyway, he then said, I'm 2-0 in court. And she is 0-2 in court. My thing is, if you keep taking her to court, you do not have full custody of them kids. Male whole thing was, you not getting full custody of my kids. So you even saying to her to stop lying about court custody, you speaking of shit that no one else even know about. So you the one who are speaking about the court shit, not Mel. Anyway, I'm 2-0 in court. She's 0-2. My attorney is 4-0 against her attorney, but you're the reason y'all keep going to court. Period. The courtroom isn't social media. Judges hear facts. If you have anything else to say, Mel, make sure I'm there. Make sure I'm there for my side of the story, because we know you do and say anything for social media. This from the man who's on social media with this long ass diatribe of bullshit. He then said, I'm requesting full custody because she's had over 24 people since our separation, with only a few being her family members, watch her children, including Marcus in my city for 2 nights while Mel flew to the state without informing the father of anything. I asked Mel if we could not allow men to watch to watch our children, and she said, I do what I want. This is the thing about that. Martel, you can't cheat on your wife, have a baby on your wife, which breaks up the happy home of the family y'all had, and then try to dictate who she has watching the children. If in a year she's had 24 people watching the kids, if the kids still alive and safe, shut up. Shut up. You not wanting her brother or her brother's husband watching your children, you're full of shit. You not wanting men watching your children, then when you have them, don't allow men to watch your children. However, when the mother of 4 has to not only be the mom of 4 and the sole provider for her children, you can't dictate what she does. Period. Oh, we know. Yeah, no one believes that he's won anything in court. We don't believe him. I'm just saying what he said. Okay. He's stupid. But I'm aggravated that he feel like he can dictate who she has watching her kids. It could have been you, but you are proven to be a complete asshole who she can't trust. Okay? Anyway, he said, months later, Marcus's husband was left alone watching my children. This is the part that I don't like, because this is the part of him insinuating he does not trust his children's uncle's husband around his kids, which to me is because, her brother is gay. That's the issue I have with what he's saying, which is stupid. And for him to then say, not saying they're bad people, just saying there's something Mel and I both were against initially. So now he's trying to say, oh, Mel did not want her brother-in-law around our kids either, which I believe is bullshit, because Mel is always there with her brother with the kids. And you look, what aggravates me is he's talking as if Mel don't care who she has around the kids, as if Mel would leave her kids in the care of just anybody, which could cause harm to the kids. That's what he's insinuating. Right. Marcus' husband is their uncle too. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And the kicker is, he didn't have these issues until he and Mel got divorced. Yes, it's a homophobic. It's homophobic because it's not just Mel's brother. It's not just the husband. It's also Mel brother. That's the gotcha. Mel think he's slick. I'm sorry, Martel think he's slick, but we get it. Okay. He then said, all I ask is that I have the first right of refusal if she is unable to keep the kids during her time with them. Martel, when it's her time with them, is keyword, it's her time with them. You can't control anything she do when she has the kids on her time. So she does not have to come and get approval from you to do any damn thing. The same way she, I'm assuming, ain't asking you for approval for what you do when you have the kids. Which is why she say if the kids is with him, that's something they over there. They over there. He said this is something most moms will want. A supportive dad who loves their kids and would rather keep them than sending them to multiple people when the mom is too busy. Mel is never too busy. Mel is a working mom. That's the gotcha right there. Him trying to change the narrative of why Mel has people watching the kids because she's a working mom. Every mom in the world has to have someone watch the kids when they're at work, whether it is someone who is at the daycare, whether it is a teacher in a school, or whether it is a regular babysitter. Male don't have the luxury to not work. And it aggravates me that he's saying, oh, people should love people should love me because I'm a supportive dad and I want my kids, I don't want them, with multiple people. Where Mel is too busy. She isn't too, Mel ain't going anywhere hanging out. Mel is not going to parties hanging out. Mel is literally working to pay for the 4 kids that they have. That's what's crazy. Right. Why he not checking on the baby eating popsicles at 6 a.m.? You check on the kids who are perfectly fine with their mama. But again, people sometimes don't be hearing what Martel is insinuating about Mel as a mom. He's making it seem like she's an unfit mother who leave her kids with anybody, including men who are homosexual. That's what he's implying. That's what it is. Because saying someone is too busy and giving their kids away to whoever and not calling their dad, she don't have to call you because you want control. He then said, we get the kids on every other week. We know that sometimes things may happen or come up when we have our kids, and that's okay. My issue is the excessiveness of different people watching our kids. Again, he's making it seem like Mel is out here having random people, random strangers around her kids, and that ain't what it is. That ain't what it is. Okay? Thank you, Dwayne Pierre. Mel ain't at the club getting beat up. Right. Cole start doing that. Cole start can't even have that damn boy stop crying. We ain't never even seen any of the Hope kids, Mel Martel kids crying. But every time we see Hope, that little boy crying, crying. And he is consistently coming for Mel on social media. Everyone has complained and talked shit about Cole Thaw and how she is with that damn son. He ain't said not one word about trying to get that boy from her. But you want to get the 4 kids from Mel. I'm telling y'all, Martel wants alimony. Because he feel like if he get full custody of them kids, Mel would then be able to work all the time, and she would have to pay him more money based on her income. That's what he's trying to do. So him saying, again, it's the keywords. Oh, she's too busy. The excessiveness of different people watching our kids. She has men watching our kids. Because why? They have 3 daughters. So you're allowing these random men, these random people around our children. He's trying to build a court case in the court of public opinion. But remember, his first comment was, Mel, stop being on social media lying about it. But you up here putting up a whole fake ass synopsis of what's going on. Okay. He then said, stop saying I am not acting like a supportive dad. I've been the more active parent since day one. Oh, so now she's not even an active parent. Saying before cameras, I really love and care for my children unconditionally. I'm also suing Mel for falsely accusing me of abusing my son. Okay. He then put up this post. And again, he's already deleted this stuff off of his social media. Mainly because he knows it's a bunch of bullshit. And Mel right now is in the Hamptons working because she was posting on her social media the whole time. So what this says is my son, this is a continuation of what we were saying, of her accusing him of abuse. Okay, my son and my kids saying she stated that I hit my son 25 times and hit him on the head and made him bleed. She didn't contact me to ask what really happened. So to me, what that means is her son, their son, came home bleeding with some kind of bruise that she asked him about, and that's what the son told her happened. Him saying she didn't contact me to ask what really happened, meaning something happened and you did not tell her what happened. She had to find out from the kids because you didn't tell her what happened. He then said she contacted her attorney and they took my kids away from me. You want to know why? Because anytime a child accuses their parents of hitting them, they take the kids away from that parent while it's investigated. He then said, I won in court because she lied. How sad? How sad is lied? I don't know. Oh, no, sir. How sad is this? Now I'm suing because when she made those accusations, she kept my kids away from me for 56 days. Now, y'all know the 56 days that he's talking about, that happened a while ago. This ain't shit new. This happened after, I believe, they first got divorced, because he was consistently on social media saying how she was not allowing him to see the kids. What we did not know at that point in time was it's because it was a whole court case. But again, if you read what this fool said, that she stated, I hit my son 25 times and hit him on the head and made him bleed. She did not contact me to ask me what happened. She called her attorney and they took my kids away from me. Meaning the kids told her what happened. The son told her. Her child told her his father hit him and she contacted the authorities. That's what any rightful, sane parent would do. Because you and her at that time were not talking, why would she call you and ask you anything? She can't trust you. That was not a time that she could trust you, my dude. Ooh, wrong thing. Sorry. She couldn't trust you then. So stop acting like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's all on her. But again, it's some bull and some shit, okay? He up here trying to blame her for what the kids told her. And even saying how, oh, I'm winning in court because she did that. And what happened was they probably investigated it and they found maybe the kid exaggerated or they're not in harm's way when it comes to him. What he did not say is that it never happened. All he said was, she never asked me what happened, but something happened. What's funny is that Mel never addressed why Martel hadn't seen the kids for those few weeks. If she was spiteful, she could have blasted him all on. She could have posted a picture of the kid looking bruised and not said shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the kicker. He tried to paint her as this person, and the shit don't make no sense. They had no contact order. She wasn't talking directly to him. Right. Now he wasn't feeling with her, yet the woman had already said she refused from him. Martel is full of shit. Martel is full of shit, okay? He then said, this was the reason I wasn't filming with her. Starting in January, she made me miss my baby girl, Mariah, and Maliah's birthdays. Mariah used to cry to stay with me before those 6 days. Well, because at that point in time, you probably wasn't a bad person. Now you're an asshole. Afterwards, she cried twice because she missed her mom. I love that she missed her mom. Her mom just went about it the wrong way. Right now, Mel is in contempt of court on more than one thing. If you guys knew the real Mel, you would unfollow and no longer be fans. Just like everybody that once was her friend are no longer her friends. God didn't tell you to go. He told everybody around you to. Well, nigga, why haven't you left? Why ain't you gone? Because the only person she said God said go from was you. That's it. And what's aggravating, what is so aggravating, is that he consistently makes it seem like Mel is the issue. He consistently makes it seem like she's the one posting stuff that makes him look bad. No, you posting this did not make Mel look bad. It made you look horrible, which is probably why he deleted it. Because he probably felt like that Martel really be thinking he's a victim. He really be believing he's a victim. And it's like, sir, you're not a victim. Ever. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not ever. And until you get that and stop trying to make people not like Mel, you trying to force people to not like Mel pushes us further deeper into not liking you. And the crazy part is we were saying that, okay, Martel seemed to be on a better, I don't know, set of medication or whatever. He seemed not so stupid. He seemed to him and Mel was kind of, we thought they were at least on a good co-parenting situation. And now you coming out bringing up shit from, it's fucking August. And you're complaining about stuff that happened and has been resolved since then. If Mel was such a bad mom, you would have been able to take them kids from her already. If you have all this proof that she is sending regular people, she's having random people around the kids, you could have had the kids take you from her. But you don't have that. You're a liar. You're a liar. And it aggravates me the most that people who don't like Mel will sometimes buy into Martel's bullshit. And because Mel, in my opinion, that she just does not want to put up with the bullshit of different folk, he make it seem like, oh no, everybody else don't want to fuck with Mel. Y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all do. And for me, Martel is just bringing up more reasons as to why she can get full custody. Because look what you're doing. Look what's happening. Right. Mariah broke down crying on TV before, and he had to call Mel to calm her down. That happened, I think, maybe 2 seasons ago. It was after the divorce. And Martel for sure has an issue with the kids being around Mel's brother, who happens to be gay and has a husband, who he's been with for years. Mel's brother's husband, they have been married for years. They were married the whole time that Martel and Mel was married. So it's like he's trying to put forth this front of her as having so many people around or so many men. I don't even see Mel leaving the kids with different men. The fuck? That's the crazy part. Yes, trying to tear her down. And the crazy part is no one is like allowing it to happen. Because everyone knows Martel is full of shit. Even if you do not like Mel, I get it. You don't have to. But you have to see that what he's posting is to make her look bad. And it isn't making her look bad, in my opinion. Because if we were married and if we were making money together and you cheated and I were divorced, I have to work because you don't have you can't build shit. I have to be around here making the money for the 4 kids, and I have to support when they're in my household. So you trying to hold that against me and say I'm too busy? Well, no, bitch, I'm working. I'm working. And yeah, when she has to, the kids go with her, i.e., them being in New Orleans. Both she and Martel was working. That's the crazy part. It's stupid. It's completely insane. Okay. Now let me look at some of y'all comments. Let's look at some. I need to see right. He must have tried to cross that boundary on that trip, and he's mad his advances didn't work. This was playing big slaw, big slaw. The foolishness. I fully agree. I fully agree because I feel like when he think he's in her good graces, he takes advantage. And she say, "Don't hold up, stop that bullshit, stop it." And he then does something stupid. Okay, the issue is he is angry that he would never be the woman male. I'm sorry, not he a bottom. I'm like, I thought I read it wrong. Now he want to be. Now he want to be a woman. Wanda said those were Martel's friends. Then at fourth reunion, Mel found out that Scott knew about Ariana for years. And I feel like that part we already know. That part we already know. I don't like Mel sometimes. Okay, sometimes. But I found myself defending her because Martel bullshit. It's like I feel like the people who don't like Mel, I get it. Because I don't like some folks, it is what it is. But I feel like when it comes to Mel and Martel, that is a whole different scenario. Mel beef with Tisha or whoever else or that or whatever, that's the one thing. Her and Martel is a completely different ball game. Completely different ball game. And the kicker, yeah, Marcus is a whole educator and a school principal. He's around kids all fucking day. All day. I felt bad for Mel when she broke down at the reunion in her dressing room. I can imagine how hard it is to the Martel because it's like she be mad. She can be minding her business, and he would like the fact that Mel is literally in the Hamptons working because it's his week with the kids, and you are up here on social media posting and deleting, knowing folks gonna grab the screenshot. Calling her motherhood as a question, making it seem like she falsely accused you of abusing the kids, not that her child told her something happened and she went to the authority. That's what she's supposed to do. That's what she's supposed to do. Winner, we don't know what the case accusations were in court that he won on. It could just be a joint custody, or he has to wear socks, and he said no to the socks. so she may have won no spot. Right. It's Martel is just consistently saying stuff, and I think the reason he does is because I think Martel fully knows Mel not gonna really come out and respond to what he's saying. It take a lot. Mel does not directly respond to Martel's bullshit, and so I think he does think knowing she not going to really deny anything I said on social media, and I can damage her reputation, and she kind of not gonna do shit because all Mel gonna do is post her stuff for her kids, post herself working, and then that's it. She not gonna post a screenshot of nothing. And if she do, baby, we will talk about that. But she don't do any of that. She really be trying to live her life in peace. And this old devil ass of a dude always, in my opinion, come around here fucking with her. Period. You mad because you shaded her and made it seem like she was not there for children's birthday at school. And when she just showed the world I was there, I just did not use it for social media purposes. I went and gave my kids hugs at their school. And when they told me They did not have lunch. I brought my kids lunch. That's it. That's what it is. So that's the part that aggravates the out of me. That he does things knowing she not gonna really respond. And even him being upset about her interviews that she did with TMZ. She also had one with the Jasmine brand where they was asking her how she felt about him supposedly dating Sheree. And her thing was, if you think about it, he hasn't even took the time to better himself. He hasn't. Because look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. And not only that, her point was he introduced our children to people without me knowing that he's supposedly fucking with. He introduced the kids to their sibling without me knowing. It would have been nice to know so that way when they came home, if they had questions or whatever, I could answer. I can be prepared to answer, Mama, why daddy got a baby that we don't know? How that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't doing anything except the same thing anyone else would do, which is respond to shit that they're asking me that I can't avoid. Martel be doing things knowing they not gonna really care to talk to him. They're gonna want to talk to Mel. That's what it is. That's what it is. And every time Mel just doesn't care about what he's doing, he gets upset. He gets upset. Because Mel's response for the most part was, I don't know what he's doing. Like, we co-parent, that's it. I don't have any, say something what he does. I couldn't control him when we were married. You know what I'm saying? She was stating facts. I could not stop him from dating a bitch while we were married. So I have nothing to say or nothing to do with who he dates now that we're divorced. I have no control. I found out how y'all found out. He didn't tell me the same way he didn't tell me that he introduced our kids to their sibling. So every time he works his way a little bit to having her drop her guard, he does some dumb shit that makes her put it right back up. And to me, I seen folks saying on social media, oh, I can't wait. I hope y'all can work things out and get your family back under one roof. That man got two families. You talking about him and Mel or him and Coleslaw? I do not wish for Mel and Martel to work things out. I do not. Because Martel keeps doing dumb shit. Had Martel cheated, got that girl pregnant, they divorced, and had he fully just stuck to trying to win Mel back without all the bullshit, I would have probably been on board for that. Because that would only be if he tried his damnedest to be better than what he was. He's gotten worse and worse and worse. And Mel is seeing, I stayed with this motherfucker too long. I thank God for my 4 kids. However, he's a complete asshole. Look. At this point, we have to know Carlos King's main objective is to have a successful show. I'll be trying to keep my thoughts so positive as much as I can. I'm not surprised at anything Carlos King does nowadays. He calls himself the king of reality TV. His shows are just as toxic as Love and Hip Hop Hollywood was, or any Love and Hip Hop franchise show was on VH1. We know that based on the fact that Love and Marriage Huntsville was supposed to be about people and real estate and business. And the moment they found out about the shit between Martel, Mel, and their damn mistress, the show pivoted and been pivoting ever since. And Carlos sprinkles bullshit as much as he can to keep the bullshit going. He did the same thing with Love and Marriage DC. The same way they're kind of using Mel, leaving Martel, Mel not wanting to deal with the bullshit with the other women, having that be the drawing part of the seasons. It's the same way they did with Winter, where they're blaming everything on Winter, and Carlos is sitting back watching it like evil laughing at shit. And so Carlos is fucking messy. He is. Does he make great shows? Yes. Can we fully blame him for what the cast does? No. But Mark Carlos is very much so a messy producer who wants messy, juicy shit for the show. And then the cast will blame whoever they don't like for the messy shit that the producers and the editors do. That's why I like Mel. That's also why I like Mel. I like Kimmy. I like Tisha when she's not being dumb ditty. I even like Tiffany when she's not being boring. I think Destiny for sure is using Mel for fucking storyline. The same way I felt like on Love Marriage DC, everyone used Winter. I said what the fuck I said. You hear me? Because it's just like you can't. Being a reviewer of these shows, being someone who covers the bullshit of it all, you really have to be well informed before commenting on shit, because people who don't see why Mel does what she does and moves how she moves is because they're only looking at the show and what happens on the show. That's it. If you only watch the show, it would seem like Mel is the one because Kimmy and Tisha and Destiny, whatever, you know what I'm saying? No. When people don't have to put up with those shit, they don't have to, they become an issue. And I'm not at all saying Mel is innocent of all whatever. Mel has done things that was a bit messy here and there too. But Carlos is fucking messy. And when Carlos see the show and how he can, when Carlos had a damn talk show and he would ask them questions that he knew would lead to bullshit and laugh about it as if, oh, no, you knew what you were doing. Look, I be trying not to be jumping ship and stuff, but even when, because y'all know Monique been doing interviews, and when Monique was trying to blame Winter for everything, as to how Winter was on Carlos' show, and she was being shady about a question. I'm like, Monique, you answered a shady ass question on Carlos' show too, about the Potomac women, and Carlos sat there and laughed. You know what I'm saying? He sat there and laughed about it. That's the crazy part. And it's like, Carlos is messy. He is. I think he know he messy. I think he don't care. Period. And that's on Carlos. That's strictly on Carlos. And what I hope is people will stop allowing producers. I'm going to say this. I now feel like we have to watch a full season and a reunion before fully having a well-rounded opinion on shit. Because when you watch episode by episode, you on one side or the other, because you watching one piece of it. It is not until you watch a full season, a reunion, and some of the people's lives on IG that you get a better view of what actually happened. And that's the aggravating part, because y'all brought these people for Love Marriage Huntsville on the show, which was supposed to be about real estate, but we turned that into Martel and Mel cheating debacle. Now each couple is dealing with cheating situations, and now that's the main focus of the show. And now that Martel and Mel are divorced, Martel is using the fact that some people don't like Mel as a reason to tear her down. That's what's crazy. So I just be like, people be on some bullshit. On some complete bullshit. Mel is definitely messy at times, but at least she tries to spread her. Because Mel is not innocent. Mel has said things and I only mean that in the aspect of her on the show with the cast. I do not mean her and Martel. The shit between her, Tisha, Kimmy, Destiny, all of them, all anyone. She's done things too. Kimmy, all, but they've all done shit. That's separate from her shit with Martel, in my opinion. That's the crazy part, you know. But yeah, I think Carlos is extremely happy that this shit has happened because first of all, everyone can't wait for the new season because the fight is gonna be shown. You know what I'm saying? A fight that happened in May. We are going to have to, see what happened and what led up to it, and then see what happened come September. So Carlos is extremely happy that his flagship show of Love, Marriage, Huntsville will get tons of views from people who want to see what happened with that, and now people want to see what's going to happen between Martel and Mel. Now again, they've already filmed the full season. The season finale was filmed at Martel's wine event. So the fact that Martel is now on social media saying bullshit because the season has wrapped. He was kind of quiet, a little bit up until now. But the season is wrapped, and so now I'm like, okay, let's go out, girl, whatever. So Martel is just messy. So Love and Marriage Huntsville will for sure have great numbers for new season. Now we don't know what's gonna happen with Love and Marriage DC. To me, that show can go sit down some damn well. Period. But y'all, I'm gonna be reviewing it because it's what I do. But I review shows. I also make sure to watch some of the after show shit because it's nothing worse than thinking something or whatever and not knowing what they talk about, what actually happened, here, there, whatever. And I just look. No, they filmed the finale already. That was Martel's the wine event that happened. I mean, like this was it. It was a couple days ago. So they're done filming. So they'll have a break. And then they'll get back to filming the next, because you know that show. We know they're gonna get another season. Period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're her coworkers. No, the reunion is coming up. That'll probably be filmed in a couple. Usually, the reunion usually is not filmed until after about 4 or 5 episodes have aired. So they probably will not film the reunion. The show come back in September, so the reunion probably will not be filmed until sometime in late October. Because they have to, some stuff have to play out. This is true. I don't really want to discuss DC. But I will say, the way Love and Marriage Huntsville played out, we know infidelity came to play. With Love and Marriage DC, Monique trying to make it seem like, oh, the show was supposed to be this positive outlook on marriage. I'm like, you're delusional if you thought that a Carlos King show was going to be about anything that's strictly positive. No, they want some dirty gutter shit, some dirt in it. And we know that because everyone on at least DC kept saying, well, we filmed all this other stuff. We filmed all this other stuff, and none of that got played. You want to know why? Because the producers of it knew that wasn't the point. It wasn't the point. What the Marriage Huntsville, they have filmed other stuff. What gets played is the messiness of Mel and Martel, or fight between Tisha and Martel, whatever it may be. That's what it is. That's what it is. Monique feeling like they should have had. Monique is full of shit. I need to say it. Monique is full of shit. Monique is completely full of shit. If you think if Monique needs to create her YouTube channel and have her own Love Marriage DC show and show all the positive shit that she wants to show. Monique making it seem as if she had no idea that you full of shit. They did not need 20 episodes. We barely got through the first 10 that we had. I have not watched Bell Collective, the episode yesterday, but Bell Collective is about messy situations. Period. It was supposed to be about boss chicks doing this and doing that or whatever. It turned out they fussing, bullshit, because that's what most shows are about. It be 2% of positive shit and 98% 98% of messy things. That's what it is. So, I told y'all I can't I can't support. That's why I don't once I see people from these shows talking and doing interviews and I hear they full of shit, I don't need it nothing else from them. Because if at the first moment that you have the chance to speak up for the mistakes you made and what you could have done differently, but if every time you speak you're blaming someone else for your shit, I don't have time at all. Is what it is. But I mean, we watch because we like to talk shit and be entertained. But y'all know that's it. That's all I have. We came here to talk about two things, and we did. I want to remind y'all, okay, that I will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be live a whole bunch tomorrow, because that's what I do. So let me show y'all what's coming tomorrow. So I had to pull up my page, okay, because I did not have any of my graphics ready. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Okay, tomorrow, Sunday at 3 p.m., I will be live to do Life After Lockup. Okay, okay, okay. Then tomorrow at 6:30, I will be live to do Ready to Love and Bell Collective. Okay, okay. And then tomorrow night, y'all know we do the after show chit chat for P Valley, and that will be tomorrow at 11 p.m. So those are the three times I'll be live tomorrow. Okay, again, that's at 3 o'clock, 6:30, and 11. Yeah. Anyway, then y'all know on Monday I'll be live to do Housewives and Married to Medicine, and then Tuesday I'll be live to do Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and also Love and Hip Hop Miami. So yeah, and my next gossip chat will probably be Wednesday. I think that's my schedule. Okay. But I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all had a whole good time. Okay. I hope I will see y'all tomorrow for all the lives to cover all the shows and all the stuff. And y'all know if some more bullshit, happen, we'll be around here to the corner to talk about it. Okay. Do not forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner, to also on IG and Twitter, to subscribe to my channel as well, JayBirds, JayBirds. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, like the video. Okay. And I will see y'all and talk to y'all later. I love you all. Peace and blessings around this piece. Bye.